If battleships were obsolete, why did they come back in the 1980s? Here's 3 reasons the Iowa-class battleships came back into service. Number 1, the 600-ship Navy policy. Ronald Reagan wanted the US Navy to have 600 ships to more effectively deter the Soviet Union. The mere suggestion that the Soviets could come anywhere close to challenging the US Navy was not acceptable. But why build new ships when you could just reactivate old battleships in storage? Expensive, but still cheaper and faster than building brand new guided missile cruisers. Which brings us to number 2, the Tomahawk cruise missile. This thing comes into service in the early 1980s, providing the US Navy with an extremely potent long-range land attack capability. Problem is, ships of the time don't really have enough space for them. This was before the vertical launch systems that became standard on newer ships like the Arleigh Burke class. Some destroyers and cruisers could be fitted with 2 quad-box launchers to carry 8 missiles. The Iowas, though, had room for 8 launchers for a total of 32 Tomahawks. Yeah, that's quite the broadside. In addition to the actual broadside, which is reason number 3, gunfire support. Now, you might look at an Iowa-class battleship and think, this whole ship is built around those 9 16-inch 50 caliber guns. That this vessel is a delivery system for shells the size of an adult human man. And in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, you'd be right. In the 1980s, though, these guns were really of secondary importance to the Iowa's role as a missile platform. They were absolutely maintained as functional weapons, but the distances involved in modern naval combat would likely be well beyond their 24-mile range. Still, they were highly valued as shore bombardment platforms, seeing use in the Lebanese Civil War and the Gulf War. Perfect for when there's something on the coast and you really don't want it to be there anymore. Now, I know someone's going to mention the Kirov-class battlecruisers, and how the Iowas were supposedly brought back to counter them. Which is partially true, but not really. That's a whole other video, though, so follow for more.